Hey, it's Miss Cool doing a shout out. Some of them are fun, some of them I'm dancing, some of them are a lot of things. This is a hurtful one. Being codependent's no fun. And when you come to terms and grips with it, and you're accountable, and you look over your life as a repetitive behavior that's far from healthy, far from being adequate, far from what a person actually deserves, what they're taught as a child. There's so many components, whatever that word is, feelings and different little places in your mind and heart you could run and go to. You could have a huge badge of survivor, huge badge of being a victim. I had to be a victim to be a survivor, and I just wrestle and I tangle it, and I'm not going to stand for it. But right now, in this moment, I'm alive. And I have been codependent for so many years to so many people. And it's making me stronger, It's made me realize that I could get on here and actually expose myself to what's happened in my life. It's almost like a dog or something. You know how you would train a dog and say, do that, you get a treat. Or tigers that jump through fire hoops. I mean, they don't really want to go through that fire hoop, right? But if they go through it, guess what they get? They get maybe, a steak, a T-bone. They like raw meat. I don't know what I'm trying to say to you. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong to make a tiger jump through fire. I mean, I'm just coming up with this. I'm a ninth grader. I don't have big words, but I can tell you analogy, a story behind it. Breaking free from being codependent is such a freedom that I want to describe to everybody out there today. If you're watching me, I don't care. I'm not embarrassed, because you know what? You might cross this bridge. And if you do, you can remember Miss Cool telling you about how they make tigers jump through fire. I mean, I'm really sure a tiger could jump through a fire. I mean, they're pretty cool animals. I've always wondered why I like tigers. Matter of fact, here's one that I look at. Well, sometimes he's kind of scary, but I respect that tiger. You wonder why I respect that tiger? I respect that tiger because it's a tiger in me. And I don't want to do things for other people for love. I mean, on the job is different, right? So when you're on the job and you're working, getting a paycheck and been a waitress like I have, of course you get paid, for your service, If you notice somebody's glass was empty, well, I gave quite a bit of free things away. Just because I like to give babies mashed potatoes back in the day, or cut jokes, that's another thing I did. Yeah, I wasn't the best waitress, but I can tell you what, I took my comedy and my gift of gab on the floor, I'm veering, but that's okay. There's going to be some meaning in this. One time I'll never forget, I was young and I was working my ass off. I was a single parent. And man, I worked so hard, you guys, that, when you have a uniform on and you're just hustling, man. I worked in a big pancake house that served everything, but I had sweat dripping under my uniform, and it's good thing the people couldn't see. But not only was I hustling and laboring, I was performing. I've been a performer all my life, and we'll go into that again because of the feelings that I have. But I had an 8-top one day, and I just really needed some money. So I was like, I put it in gear. There was a bigger man at the table, and I said to him, you know what? You look hungry. Let me go get you something on the house. So I walked in the back, and I was a genius, you guys. I'm a 9th grader. I needed to make some money. I got to pay my bills. I got a big white platter and put one green pea in the middle, a steak knife on one side, and a fork on the other. And I walked out in front of that 8-top just as brave, like I was on a stage. And I said, here's your food. I want you to eat this until your order's up. It's on the house. I sat it in front of the big guy at the table, walked away right on time, and boy did they laugh. And boy did they leave me money. That's Miss Cool. My story of my life. You know, my son's a grinder. I'm a grinder. But you know what? There was at least some humility in that. Some people you meet know you're codependent and they use you. Let's be careful today. It's a new day. I'm not a tiger, but I am. But I'll jump through a fire for good things. But we learn unhealthy things, coping skills, when we're children. I'm so thankful today for the Lord. He's showing me a lot. And if I haven't said it online, I've got a wonderful daughter that's dealing with me, maybe crossing boundaries for sure, not a maybe, with her and her private life and other people I've met. It's time to get healthy today. It's okay, because you got to be wrong to be right. It's Miss Cool saying, let's tame the tiger, all right?